good afternoon, everyone. Hello, my name is Angie. That's Angie Oslia. And I'm currently working as a product training team lead for the training department. It is a privilege to be in front of you today to present or package what our company has to service what you need here in the Philippines. Now, we are not just one of those basic business process outsource company that you might encounter along the way. So I will make this nice and sweet for all of you, just to package what we currently have, so that you can decide, would you like to work with a company who can add value to your services? So please leave that question parked in your head so that as I package what we have as Stellar, you will be able to understand in the end if we are able to cater to the services that you need here in the Philippines. Especially that retail is a totally new service for our company. Stellar being new to the service and is proudly at its 4th year now. Services, directory assistance, we have one for North America and we have one for the land down under, so that's Australia. We also have relay services for the United States. We also cater to utilities, so you have energy industry, mainly billing, collection, and other lines of businesses to do reconciliation. We also have an airline account, which partly does a selling activity. Okay, now retail is a totally new service to us, and being Home Depot as a known company in the United States and in North America, I know you might be thinking, so what can Stellar offer to our company since they are fairly new? Okay. Stellar is a global company that has lots of centers in different areas of the world. We have one in the US, we have one in Canada, we have one in UK, we have one in Australia, and today we have Stellar Philippines as a child of a joint venture in the country. So it's not common for us to really win our clients, but this time what we would like to show you would be the showcase of how we present services to our customers. Let's start with profiling. Being in the retail industry, obviously you would need people who needs to know how to negotiate, who needs to know how to talk to customers, who needs to know how to set expectations, right? Okay. You might think, so you don't cater that service, how will you be able to give us that service? Let's start with the recruitment process. We are highly structured in terms of profiling candidates to put them in a certain program. Let me give you an example. AGL, that's Australian Gas and Light, is one of the companies who tried to use Stellar for a startup department, which is their collections, voice collections. They didn't really have the confidence at first that this practice might work because they never had it. So they tried out Stellar to do it for them. We started with 7 people. So the only thing that these people had to do were to call, remind people how much they need to pay. But these people were profiled that they will do collections. So the first 7 of that group actually did that. They reminded, they attempted to collect, only that we wouldn't have too much of their systems exposure before, so we can only do so much. But then again, out of the 7, which actually had an actual 3-month trial supposedly, it only lasted for a month. And then after a month, they decided to put in the business here out of the 7 trial group who started the collections for their company. So what does that tell you? From the profiling alone, we would need to check if these people are capable of doing the job. Being new to retail, you might think, are you able to deliver? Okay, let's proceed to the people development, our training. It's not just the profile of the people that we put in the company that we package, but also the people that we put in to train the processes for them. From foundation skills to language training, everything is customized. Everything is tailor-fit to the type of program that we are going to deliver. Say example retail. There are all generic, right? You would have lots of modules that would talk about retail. But then again, let's go back to my first question a while ago, added value. we need to figure out what type of customer you are, what type of client you are, what do you want and what do you need from us. It should be aligned. What are the standard key performance indicators you would like us to achieve so that we can tailor fit the module that we use, not just in language, but also in foundation skills. In turn, when we get to that product part of your business, we will be able to deliver what you really want to achieve. At the end of the day, after these people are already trained, we know that when they get to operations, they're more than equipped. They can do the job and they can outperform whatever expectation you have. But it's up to the people development team. And I have strong confidence with our training department. I believe that they can and they will deliver. They have always been delivering. Okay, next up, of course, since you already develop people, you would want them to stay. You would want to develop leaders in them. Growth in Stellar, and it's a pride, it has always been organic. What do I mean with organic? It's homegrown. Because we embody cultures and values, not just of the company, but also the values of our customers. What values would you like to share with us, and what value can we add to your company? Well, I guess right now, you would see that we have lots of processes in place. They're very much structured. And certification-wise, I believe you've seen all the papers for the certification. Black belts, green belts, leaders, and all of that. You can always hear that from other BPOs, but then again, what sets the difference? If you talk about Stellar, they would say, oh yeah, they're actually the star in the business process outsource industry today. How can we prove that we are stars? People stay. Why? Because we have a lot of people engagement activities here. And to tell you, this is company spent for. A good example would be extracurricular activities like bay designs, bay decorations. And right now, if you would look at that site, you would actually see lots of plants and zombies, because that's the concept for this month, where they have a bay decoration contest. And whatever program who was able to, let's say, innovate a design for their bay that would capture the judges' attention would win, and they would win a prize. This is company spent for. It's one way of us engaging our people and making them stay, because we add value to what they are already doing. It's not just plain taking calls every day, but you can actually use your creativity, and people would value that. How would you like to be in a company who can not just exploit your talent in terms of managing transactions, but could also engage you and take out that artistic part in you? In retail, I know that we would always want a lot of people to buy the packages, to buy the products that we have. And it's not just a little of the product, it should be a big order, right? That makes a profit from us. And if we develop people who are very creative on that aspect, I would tell you, we will be able to put in money to your business. Not just that. And I think this is the fun part, because when we talk about service delivery, transparency has always been the value of Stellar to almost all of its clients. So when we say transparency, do we what? What do we do here? So we show you the financials. I know that there are several companies who do audits, but it's just audits for your eyes to see. Not really the bad ones, but just the good numbers, right? And it doesn't really make sense if you only see the good things. You don't even see the weak points of your business. How will you be able to resolve that? How will you be able to brainstorm and get a resolution to prove that you can do something out of those weaknesses? We have what we call open book management here in Stellar, and that has always been a culture. We show our performers, our managers, our agents, down to, let's say, even the drivers of the company would know the financials of our company. And that's finances in and out. One of the pride of Stellar right now, and this is to brag about the company that I belong to, is us developing, or us who have developed 2 sites using our own money. And we did not loan from any bank yet, because we know we still have money that we use in investing on these infrastructures. So currently, if you would look at other companies, they might say, yes, we can get this, yes, we can get that. But the value that we can add to your retail service here in the Philippines, It's not just to develop the people who would do the business for you, but would also encompass the company value that you will share with us. Who knows, we might be able to address processes that you still don't have, because that's also one of our expertise. So, with the things that I have showcased, and as I've told you, I would like to make it nice and sweet. I go back to that first question that I posted a while ago. Would you like to work with a company who can add values to your services? Think about it. We're here. Thank you.